Oh, hi. Do you remember like 2 months ago I talked about Sonic Adventure and I got drunk, almost died, and it's a hazard to my health, so my doctor no longer allows me to play it? Sonic Adventure 2 is just such a better game compared to Sonic Adventure by a fuck ton. I mean, yeah, that's not hard. Fucking soggy bread is better than that game. But Adventure 2 is just amazing. Well, compared to the original anyway. Let's just watch the first scenes of both games. We'll start with Sonic Adventure 1, and then we'll do Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh yeah! This is happening! Huh? What's up?
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
This is Control Tower. We have you on radar. Report cargo status of captured Hedgehog aboard. Over.
That's a 10-4. Cargo secured on board and... What?
Didn't
The
copy
Hedgehog
that.
is
Over.
gone. He's taken out everyone aboard and...
What's wrong?
What in the
Come
world?
in. Over.
Freeze! What do you think you're doing? Get that Hedgehog!
Talk about low-budget flights, no food or movies. I'm out of here. I like running better. Yeah!
So Sonic Adventure 1 starts with a shot of Station Square, and to be fair, I can't fault this part. It's how it appears in the game, and then we see a helicopter, and then it starts to look kind of mid. The helicopter light cut off, and the model itself was just kind of ugly, and then Sonic appears wall jumping, even though he doesn't do that in the game, and then he lands on a roof. Firstly, the fuck is this background? I mean, look at it. It's ugly and it's just fake. And when Sonic lands, he does an idle animation for some reason. That's one thing about the cutscenes in Sonic Adventure 1. They all just do idle animations. It's really weird. Anyway, Sonic says something weird, as per usual, and then he sees police cars on the road, so he jumps down to investigate, does the idle animation again, and then runs after them. We meet Chaos for the first time, and to be fair, it's a good scene. Not much to complain about. But then we see Sonic Adventure 2's opening, we see a helicopter and it looks okay. And we hear two people talk about captured cargo, and then we find out that the Hedgehog has taken out everyone on board, and then Sonic bursts out of the helicopter, and instantly you can see the camera work in this game is 100 times better than the one in the original game, with the camera just staying in the same place all the time. Anyway, we have a nice little look at the ground, then Sonic jumps up to the top of the helicopter, rips something off, says something cocky, and then jumps off the helicopter. Besides from some audio issues, this is much better to open a game, thanks to, well, the better camera, and Sonic did not make a single idle animation in the entire thing. This is the best game ever made. Fuck off Zelda Breath of the Wild. According to IGN, this is where it's fucking at. And then we lead into the best Sonic stage ever. City Escape. This game is split into two stories, the hero story and the dark story. The hero story plays Sonic, Tails and Knuckles, with Amy being a big part of that side story. Whereas in the dark story you play as Dr. Eggman and then two newcomers, Rouge and Shadow. More on them later. Each story has 3 types of stages: running stages, mecha stages, and radar stages. Yes, that's right, the radar stages from Sonic Adventure's much-loved Knuckles' story is back. Hooray. To be fair, I enjoy these more than the original. I don't know if it's just because I don't have to play each one after another, or I just subconsciously biased because I enjoy these ones way more. Anyway, Sonic and Shadow have the running stages, Rouge and Knuckles have the radar stages, Tails and Eggman have the mech stages. Mech stages, they're like Gamma stages from Sonic Adventure, except they're not as good and there's more of them. I still like them, but I'm not raving when Lost Colony is what I'm playing next. Now Weapon Bed, I'm all for. Running stages are the best. I mean, of course they are. It's Sonic Adventure after all. Of course his stages are the best. And that's not more clear than with the one, the only, City Escape. For Sonic, this is the best stage he's ever been in. The music's bopping, the action's instant, and it's just brilliant. As soon as you start the stage, you're told by a voice that you're a suspect and you're being pursued by the military. Sonic uses a board to slide down the San Francisco hills before losing the board and going on foot. Instantly, he meets his first enemy, some random robot. In order to progress, you have to do a ton of tricks, like somersaults and grinding on rails. That's right, this is the first Sonic game that lets you do that. And with his new soap shoes that are a real thing that this game was promoting, grinding, if you can do it right, will let you build up enough speed, and when you jump off, you'll take a big jump into the air. It also looks cool. After a while of running around a city, you do a somersault under something, as you have done before, and then there's a giant truck about to fucking kill you if you don't run. So run, Sonic, before you turn into a flat hedgehog. So you run as fast as you can, and then you pass Big, who's gonna fucking die, let's fucking go, and then you escape. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, the stage gets an 8 out of 10. And then there's a boss, and it's shit. I mean, what can I say other than it's boring like Chaos Zero, but I mean, at least that was the first use of the homing attack, whereas this is just... I don't know how to word it correctly. The only thing it's good for is introducing Shadow into the hero story, and it does do that well. Shadow stands on top of the machine you just beat and starts spewing some shit about the Chaos Emerald being a jewel of ultimate power. Sonic then realises that the military thinks Shadow is Sonic. Why? The only way they look similar is that they're both hedgehogs. And that's... it. Oh well. Why should I care? It's only a silly Sonic game, right? So then shit ensues. Shadow uses the Chaos Emeralds to warp to the other end of the map, using Chaos Control. And then we see Knuckles. Yay. And then we see Rouge. What? What do you expect me to say? She's a fictional bat. Now that's just dirty. Anyway, Knuckles and Rouge are arguing about God knows what. Oh, the Master Emerald, right. And then Eggman just swoops in and takes it like the bell end he is. But then Knuckles breaks it and now I have to play radar stages. Yeah, I don't like them. Who does? Like, these levels are just boring. I mean, who enjoys playing a game of hot and cold after playing a good level of running around all day? No one. Anyway, that piece of shit is over now, and Tails is talking to himself in his plane. I think he's gone insane, and I think we need to put the fox down. And then we go into Tails' first stage. Yep, it's a shooting stage. What do you want to know about this one? Sorry, I can't really tell you because they all kind of merge into one. But yeah, shooting stages are shit, but they're better than radar stages. Amy then breaks Sonic out of prison. Oh yeah, Amy's in this game, but you just don't play as her. Then Sonic fucks off to Metal Harbor. Another great stage because it's a running stage. This stage has everything. Good music, speed, the light dash power up, so then when you see a line of rings, you press B and you just go speeding where the rings are, and you collect them, and you just look really cool. Then there's the boss fight between Sonic and Shadow, and it's kind of cool. But then there's the cutscene where Eggman tells Shadow to get off the island before it blows up. This is a shock, because we didn't know anything about that. But then you get to do another Sonic level, Green Forest. Firstly, thank God it's another Sonic level. Secondly, this stage is brilliant. Like, I've got to go. Like, this level's insane. Like, it's not exactly hard. It's just like the music and the timer make me feel like I'm gonna die from a heart attack in any moment. Then I finish the level and I'm no longer at risk of a heart attack. And then we piss about as Knuckles for a bit. Great. Then Eggman blows up half of the moon like the bellend he is. What was the motive here? Oh, I'll scare the human race. You didn't have to blow up the freaking moon. So then we go to Eggman's hidden base in the pyramid. There's a Tails stage, there's a Knuckles stage, and there's a Sonic stage. Pyramid Cave can suck my ass. Pyramid Cave can suck my ass. Pyramid Cave can suck my ass. It is the worst speed stage in the entire game. I mean, for starters, there's timers, which they're cool, having to race against the clock. But then there's ghosts that are like hugging me, and have these things ever heard of personal space, Jerry? And let's not forget, the locks. Fuck the locks. So who here likes having to stop what you're doing to pick up a key? Put your fucking hand down! Anyway, after that level we have, I don't know, but no, we're in Crazy Gadget. This one's okay, quite fun to be fair. For the context, Eggman has Tails and Amy held hostage, and it's up to the one, the only, Sonic Hedgehog to save them. So Crazy Gadget is funny because gravity? Yeah, that's right, fuck you Newton, my science teacher was wrong. You do suck and gravity doesn't exist. No, but this level is fun, and the puzzle towards the end's quite fun too. And then, after that level, we have the best scene in the entire Sonic series, this gem of a scene.
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill two birds with one stone.
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor.
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride. The capsule clears the colony back.
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic! It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do this?
Farewell, Sonic. My admirable
I won't let him down. I won't give up.
So Sonic enters the scene, kinda cocky. We see Eggman holding Amy at gunpoint. At gunpoint. This sets the tension for the rest of the scene. Sonic realizes he can hand over the fake emerald. Oh yeah, there's a fake emerald that Tails made that has the same wavelengths and properties as the real emerald, but it isn't as powerful as the real emerald. So Sonic walks over towards where Eggman has told him to put the emerald down and back off. But as he does this, Eggman traps Sonic into a pot and tricks Tails into confessing that the emerald was indeed fake. Eggman then launches Sonic into space, surely killing him. The pod explodes, and Amy begins to cry out for Sonic, and then Eggman lowers his head in respect. But Sonic is alive. He used the fake emerald to chaos control, just like Shadow had showed him before in the story. After an awful Knuckles stage and a boss fight that ends in Knuckles and Rouge sounding like they've just had an intense sex, Sonic appears out of nowhere, and with no time to spare, goes for the final stage of the hero story, Final Rush. I enjoy Final Rush, as does anyone with nothing else to do. It's a long stage, but it's a good one, full of grinding on rails and speed. To be honest, I can't really do it justice over all of the better stages this game has to offer. And then the boss fight between Sonic and Shadow begins. Yeah, it's alright. I know a lot of people like this fight, but I think it gets repetitive after a while. That's just my silly opinion. Anyway, that's the hero story over, and Sonic stops the cannon and everyone is happy, except me, because I still need to talk over the dark story. I'll skim over it. A very cool concept that you play as the people you were against in the hero story, being able to play as Eggman rules. Or it would, if I wasn't playing a next stage. Shadow has a nice story, being all, oh, I'll get revenge for you, Maria, and just being cool. Like 9-year-old me loved the way he skates around. It's really cool, and I won't be told otherwise. Rouge is cool. I mean, the whole government spy thing's cool, but it doesn't really go anywhere. What else do I have to say? Starts sooner than the hero story. That's neat. I guess one of them had to start sooner. I think that's it. The stages don't top anything in the hero story, so yeah. Hey, done. Now I'm gonna give my rating. Final story. Oh boy. So in Sonic Adventure's final story, you play Super Sonic battling Perfect Chaos. In this game, you play as every character. So first we go through the stories. Only stage, Canon's Core. In this stage, you play as Tails, Eggman, Rouge, and Sonic, and also Knuckles. No Shadow, but that's fine. So Tails and Eggman have to shoot open the door. Short but sweet. Best mech parts of the entire game. I enjoy these ones, to be fair. Rouge has to flip a switch, but that's good because there's no stupid radar. Knuckles has to do the same, but under the water. Yeah. This would be bad if I didn't have the air necklace power up, but it's all good, so no drowning for me. Sonic has to run around and shit. It's fun. But of course it's fun. It's an early Sonic game and I'm playing as Sonic. So then, Shadow is still being all Shadow and not helping, but then Amy gives some speech about humans being good, and then Shadow remembers Maria, his friend, who he was getting revenge for, wanted Shadow to look after humanity and not destroy it. So he decides to help the heroes, and Eggman. We see our heroes are about to get attacked by a giant lizard, but Shadow steps in and tells Sonic and Knuckles to go ahead and he will fight the lizard. The biohazard. And this boss fight is cool. You grind on the lizard, and then you use his weird red orbs to... it makes the hit. I have no idea. I love this boss, it's actually really hard. Anyway, once it's over, Sonic and Knuckles get to where they needed to be, and Sonic and Shadow become Super Sonic and Super Shadow, because the bio-lizard had disappeared and attached itself onto the cannon of the Ark. And now it's up to Sonic and Shadow to stop it. The boss itself is good for a final boss. I mean, it's not brilliant, but it's still amazing that, like, Live and Learn, the main theme of Sonic Adventure 2 is blasting as you're flying through space as Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Once you beat the boss, Shadow fucking dies. The end. And that's it. I'm done. There's nothing else. There's chows. I don't really like them. They're kind of boring and it takes a while for anything to happen. And there's also the 2-player mode. I enjoy it. It's fun. I get really competitive and it's really weird to see Shadow in City Escape. There's also treasure hunting stages, but they're shit, no surprise. And there's also mech stages, but they're just like a boss fight really, so yeah, they're not that good. Is that everything? Oh thank God. I did like this game, I enjoy it, I love it. The story is good, characters are good, cutscenes are decent, and I liked the bosses. It does have some flaws, radar stages, next stages, the weird cutscenes. But no, I enjoy the game, 8 out of 10. That might be a bit generous, but so sue me. And because I didn't do Sonic Adventure 1, I didn't give that one a rating. 6 out of 10. If you just removed like the radar and mech stages from Sonic Adventure 2 and it was focused solely on running, we probably would have had a masterpiece. Am I glad the game's the way it is? Probably, yeah. Oh well, can move on now. I don't have any more Sonic games to talk about, right? Because I mean, how many games could be released in like 22 years? Oh God!